and more. Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. Cause I can't wait another day. And I know you wanna play. Girl, I know the spots that'll make you hot. Baby, ready or not, you know. Girl, I know the place. It's been in the place. Tell me that you're on your way. Yeah, you're on your way. Yeah, baby, don't be cheap.
Hey y'all, this your girl Lisa, and I'm back with another video. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna tell you to do it again at the end, but let's go. So, all right. Hear me out. As y'all know, your girl watch TikTok, and that's where I get a lot of my ideas from. Because TikTok is quick, boom, give me ideas, and I can go with it, especially with stuff I got in my mind. So now there's a trend on TikTok about 21 no kids, or 21, 22, whatever the age is, no kids. It's a flex. That's what they're saying. Da 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 da. And as you can see from the title, I was 21, 25, 30, 35, no kids. 37, surprise, surprise. But here's the thing. What my problem is that both of these things can coexist at the same time without there being animosity. The girls are dancing around with no kids and not having to worry about things and not having to worry about children or diapers or peeing on themselves when they laugh or none of that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. They're 21. You couldn't have poured a butter baby down on me, melted it down and poured it on me when I was 21 or 25. Now, I had certain health conditions that would make it so that me having kids wasn't in the picture. So I thought. So I was living my life. I was 21, 25, 30, 35, no kids. I didn't have to get babysitters if I wanted to go out. I could stay out all night. I could come home when the sun come up. I could sleep all day. I didn't have to put nobody in school. I didn't have to put nobody through college. I didn't have to clean poop. I didn't have to clean up spit. I was fine with that. And that is a flex. Because in my 20s, every time I was dating somebody, they asked me how many kids I had. I said none. And as soon as I said none, they called me a liar. I had a couple of dudes hang up. Like, wait a minute. Do everybody have kids? Did I miss the kid memo? So I didn't miss the kid memo. It was just, I guess at the time, everybody was having kids. And I didn't. And I'm telling you, people would get mad with me because they would think I was lying when I said I had no children. And my sister had a little girl at the time who was light-skinned like me, and not quite as light, but looked like I could have been a mama. So I would be out with her, and somebody would see me, who I previously told I didn't have children, and they would call me a liar again. I said, guess what? I can take this baby right here. You know, see this baby? And I could go drop it off at its mama. And guess what I can do? Go do whatever I want to do. And I was cool with that. She was cool with having kids because she didn't have kids until she didn't have her first child until she was 27. My friends didn't have kids until well into their 20s. None of us had children. None of us. Now, we had sisters and cousins and everything that was having kids since they was teenagers, and that's fine. If you do what you do, baby, when you do what you do. But that wasn't us. And by the time I was 35, I'm going to tell y'all no secrets. I did not want to have any kids because I was 35. I wasn't married. I wasn't looking to get married. I wasn't independently wealthy, as I've stated before. And I wasn't about to go out of my way to imagine this life that I wanted to have, that everybody thought I should have with kids, when doctor said I wasn't going to have none. So I went on about creating a child-free life. Now, that being said, I was still doing child-getting things. You know what I'm talking about. I was still in the procreating stage of life. So at 37, I became a parent. I became a mom. And it was a huge change. And I don't regret my son for a second, for a moment. I look at him right now, and I look at my son, and I look at my daughter upstairs, and I look at my grandbaby who runs around acting crazy, and I look that there's not a that I think that That is a dog in the background. Fix that later. And there is not a moment that I don't think that I have done the greatest thing in the world by bringing a child into the world. That being said, I thought the greatest thing in the world was not me and the child mama. I did. And there's nothing wrong with either one of them. My problem is that now with the age of social media, is that when somebody says something and they're not talking to anybody in particular, they're just doing their thing. They just making their little videos, doing their little dances, going out, staying up, doing what they want to do. And then somebody over here on the other side who has children feels like it's a personal front because there's a video. I don't know if people who watch TikTok will know the video I'm talking about. It's a little girl in a head wrap, and you can tell she makes content because behind her is a content wall, the pretty wall with the flowers and stuff. You can tell she makes content, and she's on there, and she's like, and she's aggressive, and I hate to call a black woman aggressive, but the speak is aggressive because she's like, it's a flex. She thinks it's a flex. You ain't got no kids. Would you cool? Are you gay? Are you? I'm like, is your stuff working? Do you stink? I'm like, are you a lesbian? I'm sitting there like, baby, nobody was speaking to you in particular. It was child-free women dancing around saying that they was cool being child-free. More women than ever are making a decision not to have children. And that says nothing about the women who decided to have children. These people are not sitting up here saying that there's something wrong with you because you got kids. These people are saying they happy that they don't. How do that affect the people that already got kids? You can't put them back up there and change it. You decided to have them babies. Now, in my popular opinion, my unpopular opinion, in my opinion, just my opinion. These people who feel triggered by women who are saying that they're choosing to be child free, it's because they didn't have a choice in being a mama. And when I say they didn't have a choice, yeah, you got a choice. You can not have sex. You can use birth control, which is not 100%. You can have a you know what, which a lot of people don't do for various reasons. But don't be mad with somebody who chose a different path than you. I had somebody, there was another video go talking about you ain't gonna have nobody take care of you when you get old. You ain't gonna have no tax money. But guess what? Ladies who make these videos that are aggressive towards those who choose not to have children, they also don't have the burden of paying for children. They don't have the financial burden that we as parents have. And it is a burden. If you are not independently wealthy, I don't care what anybody says, love is a beautiful thing and it's awesome, but it is not the only thing you need to take care of your children. And if you're not independently wealthy and you running around out there and you don't have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children money, it is a burden. That is why the tax credit is there, because they know that during the year you are spending out more money than you're making on these kids. You are getting that help from somebody else, from the other parent, from your parents, from friends, from family. So yes, you get a tax credit at the beginning of the next year. But guess what? If you ain't got no kids, you don't have the same burden, because all the money you spend on yourself. When I didn't have any kids, I didn't worry about my income tax. Now I got income tax back. I did. I didn't get thousands of dollars, but I might got 1,000. But I had no kids, so I was like, "Sure, what am I doing with that money?" After I had my son, though, after I had him, I made sure he did with that money. Now I did stuff, but I made sure everything on his list that I could possibly get was got. All the things that I said I couldn't get before, I got. Two things can be the same. Two things can be the same at the same time. You can love being a mother, and you can love not being a mother. And those two don't affect each other. Women, your worth is not your uterus and what can come out of it. Your worthiness is not that. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about that. Ladies who have children, don't make anybody make you feel about your kids. Don't get mad about each other's choices. It ain't that serious. And I guess that is Jax telling me to get off the phone. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that every time I drop a video, go live, you guys can join us. That's what I've been getting to tell you. Hit the notification bell. If y'all like this video when you see it, subscribe to our channel. Hit me down in the comments. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This your girl, Lisa. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you see KOOLAID and Lisa doing challenge on your head top. Yeah, you know what's happening when you tune in. Story times, pranks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family, we the bomb squad. We on that grind to a number with a K, best believe you'll stay. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. You see KOOLAID, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Barbie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and supporters, we a family dude. So come on down to Bomb Squad Town. Have a seat watching videos. And nobody likes to hate, keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad.